and welcome to the Oprah Show.
Thank you. Thank you. Stop it. Stop it. I see you. I see you. All right. All right. Yes. Hi, welcome to the Oprah Show. How you doing? Look under your chair. Look under your chair. Okay, everyone, we're here today, okay? And what we are doing today is we are working with leaders of our community, okay? And the leaders of our community mean so much to us. And you know what we want to do today? We want to see what they're doing. Up first, we are going to have one of our members of the Charleston area for the Kaleidoscope program, okay? And we are going to welcome Tina Marie. On in here. Give me a hug. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay. So, Tina, tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, my name is Tina Marie, and I work at the Kaleidoscope after-school program. I've been working there for like 2 years now, and I just love it. I love kids. I love kids so much.
This is great. This is great. Well, let's just jump right into it. Let's just jump straight into it and hit the barn running.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. We want to know. Tina, what is a typical day for you, okay, in the Kaleidoscope program?
Wow, the kids come in, and we have so many kids at Kaleidoscope, and we sit them down, we do homework with them, we do so many activities with them, but we do have so many kids that sometimes they kind of go off and do their own thing, because there's not that many of us leaders. But we always make sure they're okay, and they have such a great time.
All right. Okay. All right. All right. What's the usual kid that you get? What's the usual kid that we have running around there?
Predominantly white, definitely. From a good family, wealthy, usually very wealthy. And they're great kids.
Okay, all right. All right. How do you feel about not having enough people around the kids? Having all those kids with not enough people there?
You know, it's definitely difficult. I mean, there's so many of the kids, and there's only a couple of us. We definitely do the best that we can do. And sometimes the kids do their own thing, but they're always okay. Can you excuse me?
Oh.
Baby girl.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm actually on with Oprah right now, so I'm going to have to call you later.
What did you bring me?
Bye, girl.
What is going
Sorry.
Okay. All right. No. All right. No. I'm dealing with you. Okay. No. Is that unusual for you, Tina?
I mean, I know so many important people, and people are always trying to contact me, so like no matter what I'm doing, I always need to talk to them. And you know, everyone takes their phones out of work. It's what we do.
It's what you do.
It's what we do.
It is what they do, people. Okay, Tina. All right. Okay. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to love. Okay, Tina?
I love you, Oprah.
All right. Okay. So, do you feel that each kid gets one-on-one time? You know, to one-on-one time with each peer leader. How do you share that out?
You know, we don't really. There's so many kids there. And we do small groups. We'll do groups together. But I mean, that one-on-one attention isn't there. And it can't be there because there's not as many leaders as there are for kids.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think that is?
Because there's not enough. They need to hire more people. I mean, there's so many kids. We can't take care of them all one-on-one. And sometimes we know that they need it, but we can't be there for them all the time.
Interesting. Tina, you know what, Tina? I enjoy your trueness and your honesty. I enjoy it. No, yes, people. Yes, people. I enjoy it. Yes. Tina did nothing. Tina did nothing that she would not do at work right here on this stage. All right. Tina, what I'm going to have you do is we're going to go ahead and bring in one of our other leaders in the Charleston area.
Thank you so much, Oprah. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, you just stop it. You just stop it. All right. Everyone, what we are going to do is we are going to bring in one of our leaders from the Charleston area, okay? And that is a WINGS leader, okay? WINGS. That is a program in Charleston that us at the Oprah Show, we love working with all the programs. So we're going to bring in a new one. Come on in here. Come on in here, Deandra. How are you?
I love your show.
Oh,
Mama
don't
would be
be
so
all.
happy, like I'm on the Oprah. Mama, look, Oprah. Look, can I take a picture?
Oh my God.
Can you take a picture of me and Oprah?
Not now. Okay.
I'm tweeting
All right.
this when I get home.
All right. Okay. Simmer down. Simmer on down. All right. Hi, Deandra.
Hi.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi.
Don't be scared. Don't come on. Give me another hug. Oh.
Okay, I can talk.
Yes.
I'm Deandra.
Okay.
I've been working with kids a long time. I work at Wings now. I've been working there for, I'd say, 2 years, maybe. Before I worked there, I worked at the Y, so it's very different.
Okay.
But I love it.
That is wonderful to hear. All right. One thing I want to know is, what is a typical day for you at the Wings program?
A typical day at Wings. Well, we always start off when we first get there. It's like little nests. Okay, I'll say this. They're like, maybe I'll say like 10 leaders, Wings leaders, and each leader has like a nest. Mm-hmm. So a nest would be like a group of probably 8 to 10 kids, and they're all like in the circle. Mm-hmm. And every day when we first come in, we do our little Wings, you know.
Yes, Wings get together. So, what's the usual kid that you would get inside that program?
It's predominantly black. It's more than 90% black. But there are a few Hispanics, and I've seen one white child there.
So you would say that it is open to diversity coming in?
It definitely is open to diverse people, but their main goal is to focus on people with academic problems and discipline problems.
Okay.
And then the areas the Wings are in, it's a lot of African Americans and minorities.
That's great. Okay. All right. Do you feel that each kid gets one-on-one time with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, we have Wings. Like, I'm a leader, and we have a group of nests. Well, not a group of nests. I guess you can call them birds. I don't know. It's a nest. And say when we're doing our first activity for the day, we have this one particular nest. But then, when it's time to do homework, although we may have a different nest, the point is we still have a group of kids, probably like 8 to 10, so it's not too many kids. So I feel like we get that one-on-one attention with each child.
That is wonderful to hear. People, our children are our future. Okay? Let me tell you something. The children are our future, and we got to take care of it. All right? Take care of them. Now, what we're going to do right now, you can go right over there. You can go right over there. Tina Marie, we're going to call you back in here. All right. Perfect. All right. Yes, give me a hand of applause here. Hand of applause for my group. Yes. All right. So, now that we have all the guests back on stage, once again, this is Deandra and this is Tina Marie for those who are tuning back in with us. And we just want to let everybody know, this is a group from College, it's a group from Wings. And we're going to call in one of our doctors. Yes, the Oprah Show always has our famous doctors that come on in here. All of them are my friends. So, we're going to go ahead and call in Dr. Antoinette. Come on in, Dr. Antoinette. Clap for her. Yes. Yes. Antoinette, I haven't seen you since the yacht. How are you doing? Wonderful. Good. Wonderful. Good. Yes. Antoinette, thank you for coming on the show. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it is always a pleasure.
I'm glad to be back.
It is always a pleasure. Always. Okay. All right. So what we're getting from here is we brought you on here because we want to know your take on this. Your take on the point of, kaleidoscope kids coming from a wealthy home with kaleidoscope. Well, a wealthy home that we see as wealthy.
Right.
And Wings, kids coming from, children with bad discipline problems, and, the area being majority black and minorities that come to that program, and the way that they're conducted. What do you think about that?
Well, I think that the difference between those programs is emotional support. Everybody needs emotional support.
Everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they're bad children at Wings, but they get more attention. And then at Kaleidoscope, they're just doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Because they assume that they come from a better background, they can do whatever they want.
Yes. Yes. It's sad.
It's sad.
It is a sad
I think
story.
Kaleidoscope needs to realize the kids, they really do need emotional support. They really do.
Yeah. And the kids are our future.
They are our future. They are. And
Yes.
generations off are getting worse.
Yes.
They're getting worse.
Yes. They are. They are. And
Terrible.
Terrible. Terrible is the word, sister. Terrible is the word. One thing I'm going to say is I can definitely agree with Dr. Antoine. What I think is we need emotional support back in school. Emotional support. That's what we need. If I had emotional support for everyone in those schools, I'd put it under your chair and tell you to give it away. You come from. And you agree.
I agree.
I don't care what kind
All
of background you
backgrounds
come
need
from.
emotional support.
I don't care. I don't care. But all I know is that when leaders are in place, they should be there full and hearty. They should be there ready to help the kids out. Just as you come from a good home does not mean you don't need time and value. With someone to speak to you, some stability, you know? Because just as you come from a good home doesn't mean that's where you're getting it from, okay? So I think that's what we need to look at. And that's what we need to learn from this today. You agree?
I agree. People who have emotional support, they tend to make better choices. They do. And they don't do stupid things like catch a house on fire.
Okay.
It's happened recently.
Talking about little Billy. You did that again? Oh my God. Okay.
Emotional support is very important.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yes. Take it from the doctor's mouth, okay? So that is how we're going to wrap this show up. Whoa, Tina. Hi. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Oprah.
Hi, Tina.
I just love you so much, Oprah.
Do you not have emotional support?
I mean, I just like using my cell phone.
Listen,
No emotional
that's another day.
support.
So,
Whatever.
in conclusion with this, all we want to say is we think that Kaleidoscope, as a program, can use some well-needed help with looking at what they're doing in the inside of their program. Maybe from Wings, maybe from another program. What we do know is just because a child comes from a wealthy background does not mean that they don't need emotional support. And that time spent doing homework with that child or paying attention to that child can take them much further than money can. So, in saying that, Wings giving attention to their kids, and Wings taking the time to sit down with kids and have stability inside that program means so much more than what Kaleidoscope can give, which is just giving them stuff and sitting them down and allowing the kids to run free. So we vote yes to emotional support. Yes, we can. So we're going to sign on out here. We're going to sign on out and let everybody go home and deal with some emotional support.
You need a lot.
Oh yes. Dr. Antoinette, you're going to take her in the back and help her out.
We'll have a session.
On
me.
No,